Are we there?
Okay,
Oh
I
my,
think we got it.
that was insane. I don't know what was happening.
I don't know what is happening. Third time's a charm.
It was saying,
Mercury is not in retrograde anymore, people.
gosh, it was saying I had like messages I didn't have. It was being really weird.
Yeah, I have no idea what is going on. I think my buttons are working now. Can you see the comments and stuff?
They are starting to come up, so hopefully it stays. Like last time, they started to come up and then they stopped. So
Okay.
hopefully I'll.
Yeah, just let me know if you can't see them. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, good morning, everyone who is here. Sorry for the technical issues. Um, you are joining Mackenzie and I on a rough week and day. So why don't you update everybody with how you've been feeling? Last week I didn't circle back, so I think it's really important to focus on how your health has been.
Yeah, it's not been great lately. So my pain started increasing this month, like pretty badly. Um, and in May, June, I was finally able to start lowering medications. Um, and if you follow me from that time, you would know that I was really excited to do that. Um, so we did that, and then I had to make the hard decision this month to go back to pre-surgery levels of medication just because my pain has been very, very bad. Just, I mean, I have pain every day, but the frequency of it, the duration of it, the intensity of it has really increased. Um, I have kind of hid how bad it has been from my partner and my family, and we've just been so busy lately that I can't focus on that. Um, and
Why
so
are you hiding it, Kenzie?
I think there is that burdensome feeling of, and I think with everyone being so busy, I just like, I don't want them to have to worry about me on top of all of this. And I think I've had this project to work on, so I'm just going and going and going. And I'm like, I like mentally cannot focus on what's going on in my body right now. Um, like John's in a practicum. He's so busy. I don't want to, like last night I couldn't hide it. I was twitching, I was crying, I couldn't hide it then. But for the most part, like I just try to go into another room and deal with it myself, which is difficult. And I think living away from my parents, they don't see it as much. So I'm not going to text them if I can get through it on my own. It's kind of messed up, but yeah, I've been dealing with that, and mentally just trying to wrap my head around being on pre-surgery level of medication again. Physically dealing with all the medication changes. Um, so that's been difficult to deal with. I know I was talking to Jessica. I had to go to my doctor because I explained it to him as my body is having screenshots, which, you know, oddly made sense to him. But um, basically, I'll just move my head a little bit, or I'll move my body a little bit, and the world starts going dark. My vision gets blurry. I get tunnel vision. I feel very dizzy. My body feels heavy and kind of tingly. I feel very faint, and I have to grab onto something so that I don't fall. That is something I have dealt with since I had serotonin syndrome, but it's gotten pretty bad lately. Before, you know, it was something that I felt, you know, if I got up too fast off the couch, or, you know, I was doing yoga and I moved to a position I wasn't comfortable in. And lately it's been like yesterday, I was telling Jessica, I went to look up to grab cereal, and like that's all it took. And I had to literally hold on so that I did not fall. I have fallen in the shower. I don't feel safe driving. And so that has all been going on while we've been trying to do all of this awareness stuff. So it's been a lot lately.
That's a lot for you to handle mentally, and I know that you're smiling and casually talking about it like it's not that big of a deal, but I know how big of a deal it is to you.
Yeah,
Um, I don't want to, it's like making me teary eyed because I know the impact it has on you. And I don't want to make you emotional, but I do want people to see what you're going through and see that it's really hard. And um, it's hard to have that pretty smile on your face.
it is. Yeah, it's not been easy, and I think I've been kind of mentally numb about it, and I have wanted to write about this in a blog and kind of update everyone, but I don't have the words right now. I just every time I sit down, I can't get it out there because it's too much. Like my brain is shutting it out, um, and I hope that I'm able to face that in a little bit, where I can process it, or have a therapy session where I can work through it. But right now, it's just it's a lot of numbness, and just trying to get through day to day.
I am so proud of you for, first of all, acknowledging it, and second of all, sharing it with all of us. Tyler, I hope that you can see the comments, but Tyler is saying you don't have to be strong for us. You need to take care of yourself now. You have done so much for each and every single one of us, and it's time for you to take care of yourself.
Yeah, thank you. No, I think I need to hear it. I know we've talked about this a lot, but like when you go from working on such a big project and doing things every single to stop and just relax is very, very difficult, because you feel lazy, you start to feel unproductive, and what I was doing was not sustainable, but it's hard for me to switch my mind, so I'm just really working on it and going through that process to slow back down and allow myself some, I don't know, just give myself some patience and grace and whatnot. And I am very thankful for the reminder, and I'm very thankful that I have Jessica to talk through this with, because I know she is dealing with this as well.
Yes, and I will touch on that, but I wanted to read Joe's comment because he said, Mackenzie, you're going to be okay. I love you so much and I'm so proud of you, and he's always going to be here for you. You
I
have such a community of warriors behind you, and I know you know that. And I know you're going to get through this. And I'm just proud of you for sharing it and being vulnerable because we're all in this shitty stage right now. It's just our bad season, unfortunately. We're
yeah,
all going through life just kind of is crazy right now, outside of TN. So it's hard to just process all of it and embrace the suck.
yeah, yeah. It's just the only way through it is feeling all those feelings, and that's scary, and just dealing with it, but I'm grateful that I have you guys to remind me that it's okay to process all of that, and that you guys are there to help me process all of that. So thank you guys.
Thank you for fighting, Mackenzie, and thank you for being here every day for us. Um, I'm going to segue a little bit into what you're doing because even though Mackenzie is struggling, she wrote a beautiful list of 18 things this morning that can keep us inspired and hopeful while we are stuck inside in this shitty season.
Yeah,
Um, do you want to share some of them?
sure. I Number one was talking to the community. I love talking to you guys. It's validating and helps me get through it. I know we touched on it last week, but video games, great form of like escapism and a great distraction from the pain. Same with music, whether you're listening to it or playing it, or having a dance session. Um, Writing and journaling, we talked a lot about that last time. Crafts, especially around here, whether it's drawing or painting or making a holiday craft. I know last year I made a bunch of teal snowflakes and I put them all over my house, and that was kind of like a pick me up. Um, Baking, cooking, board games, making a blanket fort, doing online quizzes, having a spa day, having a movie or TV day, that kind of thing. Those are all things I like to do.
I love those. I love that you said a spa day, which was so fun. You can do that in your house. You can just make yourself a bath or a hot shower. You can put a face mask on if it doesn't hurt. Hot pad or ice pack, or that is really easy to do at home. Grab some lavender to help relax you. Put some spa music on. You
Epsom,
also, yes, Epsom salts,
yes.
must. Candles, love it. Um, Blanket forts are another really good. I love that. I haven't made a blanket fort in years, and that kind of sounds awesome for this shitty
I
weather.
like it's such like a, I don't know, it's associated with childish thing. Much fun, and it blocks the drafts out, and you can just have a little movie day in your fort, and it's a lot of
Yes.
fun.
What are you binge watching right now?
We just finished You, like this season 3 of You.
Oh,
I've been on a creepy, scary kick, obviously because of Halloween. So we also watched Midnight Mass, which I really liked. But yeah, I know you've been watching some scary movies too.
yes. I've been posting all in stories, so people have been watching. TV watching this week has been hard for me, just because I can't concentrate. I'm in a flare. So it's just hard for me. The noises, sounds, staring at something for too long.
Yeah.
But I have been watching Young and Pregnant on MTV. That's my guilty pleasure. That's been getting me through. Michael has been giving me massages, which kind of brought me into my spa day because he always puts the spa music on, and he's so funny. He comes in and acts just like a masseuse and asks me if I'm ready, and it's hilarious, and it really makes me feel better. We always have music on. You talked about doing a dance party. Just dancing for a couple seconds just always puts me in a good mood.
Yeah.
Gemma's saying that she's playing retro video games as we speak. I love that. You also on your list talked about puzzles and board games.
I am a huge puzzle person, whether that's like crossword or like physical jigsaw puzzles. It's a nice distraction. It's something to focus your brain power on so you're not focused on what is happening here. And I'll do that. Like if I need some sort of other sensory thing going on, I'll put like a podcast on in the background or I'll put a movie on, and then I can just put all my energy into this rather than this.
Exactly. Just focusing your brain on something else kind of gives my brain a break from the pain. I know that makes sense to you.
Oh, Joe's calling me a nerd.
I will have to second that, Joe.
Do you have anything to add, or do you want to give a health update? What is going on with you? What do you like to do?
Yes. So I have been in a flare all week. Well, I mean, for a while now. I haven't had a pain-free day in 17 months. I had a neurologist appointment yesterday with a new neurologist. It was less than disappointing. He basically just referred me to a doctor that I've already seen. So kind of back at square one and processing all of that and, having another doctor tell you that basically there's nothing that can help or provide more relief. Um, but I'm just trying to stay inspired. I'm journaling a lot. Um, I'm using the music playlists. Laura in Seattle made that Getting on the Nerves playlist on Spotify, which is
Oh,
keeping me inspired. Um, the other Laura made is doing a November music challenge. I think I worded that correctly. So follow along with her stories too. I was gonna, Ashton has that November challenge going on as well, for writing 3 things that you're grateful for. And I've been really working that into my journaling, and it's really helping me refocus on the good things that are going on right now.
yeah. Well, I'm very proud of you, and I know that it can sometimes feel like there's not a lot of hope, but I think just seeing what you've done in the last month and how much money you've raised, that alone is going towards such a good thing and such a good cause that's going to give us hope for the future. So I hope you are giving yourself the credit for that.
Thank you, Kenzie. I know that you know that I'm really hard on myself and I don't give myself the credit I should. And I'm trying to embrace everything that we accomplished together in the last month. This whole community helped me raise over $6,000. That's all going to find a cure for TN. I think, like you said, all of those activities and awareness projects and things that we're still doing bring me hope and give my pain a purpose. Daniel said to me earlier this week, "Oh, it's November, so everyone can forget about us now." Um, I know that's not my mission, and I know that's not your mission. Um, so just know that Kenzie and I are always working on awareness projects that you may not know about, but there are always things in the pipeline that are going to put us front of mind. So don't give up hope.
No, not at all. And I think, even though it's not Awareness Month anymore, we can still be out there sharing our stories and telling people about this if you're comfortable doing that. Like that's such a beautiful way to raise awareness and help people become more, I don't know, intimately knowledgeable about this disease so that when we do go hard with the fundraising, they know what they're fighting for. This is an all year effort. So, don't give up. There's a lot going on.
Exactly. I am going to wrap it up on that note. Kenzie and I definitely need to rest. It's been a hard week, and we are using all the last fumes we have here this morning. So thank you for being so patient and loving and understanding with us. Thank you for the TN normies like Joe and Michael and John and everybody else that I could shout out right now. Thank you for being there for us.
Yeah. I love you guys so much.
Love you guys. Stay strong.